Next part we're going to install is the Strake. So this is steel. You'll notice it's a lot heavier than all the other parts. The rest of this is aluminum. We went steel here because it's going to add strength from the bracket to the blade itself, front to back. This is also what's going to be touching the ground the most, so we want something more abrasion resistant than aluminum. We also consider this a wear item, so steel is a little bit cheaper than aluminum, and all around this is a better material choice for this specific piece of the kit. So you'll feel that heft there. When we put this on, we're going to have the flange or the flat edge sitting on the blade inward. The rib is going to come up on the outside. So you'll see our rear hole lines up with the hole for the rear brace here. That riv nut is going to be what sets that rear position, and then you'll see you have a couple holes that line up. You'll have a few extra holes in this depending on the kit you're using. It's different per model. We use these Strakes on a bunch of cars. So you're going to use the holes that match with the blade that you have. Don't worry if you have an extra hole or two that don't have holes in the blade. You're going to have a black bolt. That's going to be for the front hole because that's visible outside the air dam. So you're going to put the head on the bottom like that, and we'll put the nut underneath. On the rear, one of your bolts is going to be longer than the others. That one's going to go through the Strake, through the blade, into the rear brace. Because we have to go through that riv nut, we need more thread engagement there. The other two are just going to be a bolt going into the hole, and then you're going to put a nut on the top side of the blade. I think that's all for this step. We'll move on to the next thing.